Hey, how's it going, everyone? So we got some breaking news. Atari just released and announced the Atari 7800, and so right now I've got this going on the screen. Right now it's crazy. I'm stoked. I'm excited. Let's just go ahead and just dive right in and check it out. So, introducing the 7800, new console, games, and new accessories. You can pre-order your games today. So just a little bit of history. The Atari released the 2600, the 5200, and the 7800. Now the 7800 is basically what I would describe as an enhanced version of the 2600. Okay, better graphics, etc., etc. So, so stoked to see this. So excited to see it. This just brings back a flood of memories for me. So let's go ahead and look at all the details and go from here. So let's go ahead, click on looking at pre-order yours today. So you can order a core, maybe like the core platform, if you will. So let's look at the product detail page. So when you order this, it appears that you get a 7800 plus. You get now this is also late breaking news. This is a wireless CX78 plus. You have an untethered recreation of the Radical controller Atari released with the 7800 in Europe. Okay, so this is one of the key distinguishing factors about the 7800 plus is you get wireless remote control. So stoked. So here you see, let's see if we can go through the picture carousel here. So we have the wireless controller. We have Bentley Bear's Crystal Quest, and it says it's compatible with the Atari 2600, 7800 plus, and the 7800. Okay, so if you have a retro 7800, you can play this game. So cool. And it plays with the Atari 2600, as well as, let me just go ahead and mute some sounds here. There we go. It is able to not only do the 2600, the 7800, and 7800. So this is really neat because that way people who bought the 2600 plus are not being left out. They can still play this cartridge. They don't necessarily need to go out and buy an Atari 7800 plus. However, what you are getting with the 7800 plus is wireless gaming, and so I think that alone is a compelling reason to get the 7800 plus. I bought a Atari 2600 plus. I love it. I play my classic games on it, but I will also be buying the 7800 plus because of the wireless functionality, and I really enjoy the look and the feel. Let's take a look at the console right here. So you have a nice rainbow colored bar. You have the 7800 plus. You have the Atari logo, and this reminds me of the original 7800. And maybe in a future stream I'll pull out my 7800 that I have and kind of do a little comparison. But you have your power, pause, select and reset. Very similar. So let's see. So let's pop into the details. The new Atari 7800 plus joins the ranks of such timeless design icons as shoulder pads. Oh my goodness. Shoulder pads, people. Crop tops and aviator sunglasses inspired by the original 80s design. This scaled-down version fits today's living rooms and connects easily to modern TVs via HDMI. And it supports 2600 and 7800 game cartridges and comes with the new wireless CX78 Plus gamepad. It's an untethered recreation of the Radical controller Atari released with the 7800 in Europe in the 80s. Use the 2-button gaming power to journey through Bentley Bear's Crystal Quest, the brand new cartridge sequel to Crystal Castles. Wow. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is so cool. So with the base package, you get, it looks like you get a wireless controller, you get the console, you get a nice little Crystal Quest. You have so the box, it's wireless, okay, and then you have the console itself. Now there looks like there are other packaging variants here, so let's dive into this. So looks like Atari has a special promotion. They're going to normally charge $199.95. However, it looks like they have a promotion for $169.95 here. So this may, if you don't care about all the other stuff and you just want the console, get the console. But for $40 more, you not only get the console, the wireless, but it looks like you get 2 extenders. It looks like you get an additional wired joystick and paddles. So let's kind of dive into that mega bundle deal right here. So it says you save $30. So it looks like here you get the base console, the wireless controller, you get a wired joystick and 2 wired paddles and 2 extenders. So there's console, there's the game, there's the paddles, the wireless, and the wired joystick, and then the 2 extenders. Awesome. And so then there you go. So each of these you can, so what's beautiful is you can use this with not only the plus 7800 plus and 2600 plus, you can use the original 2600 and 7800 hardware. And now this bundle will have you up in gaming immediately, ready to take on the challenge of nearly any classic Atari game, as well as the brand new releases. So again, you get the console with the wireless gamepad, 2 extension cables, you get the wired paddle set, and you get the wired joystick. Alright, so that's cool. And just FYI, I actually ordered almost everything on the screen just because I'm so excited. So here you have the wireless gamepad, and so that there's features. Looks like it has a little USB for charging, and then it comes in a nice little box like that. Very cool. All right. What else? We got the, okay, now this is interesting. The wireless joystick is not bundled with this, but you'll want to probably order this so you can do wireless functionality with the 7800. So if you're placing an order for the bundle or for this, you'll probably want to pick up the wireless joystick, because if you're taking the time to have wireless for the gamepad, you'll want to probably get the wireless joystick. We can dive into that right now. Okay, look, no wires, and it works with original 2600 and 7800 hardware using a DB9 wireless adapter. And oh, check this out, you can even connect it to a PC with an included USB-A adapter. Alright, so that is cool. So this is awesome because you could also use this with the 2600 original hardware and 78 original hardware, and you can do the 7800 and 2600 plus. So it has a DB9 wireless adapter, but then also you can connect it to a PC. So imagine this could have all games on the PC that would be compatible with the joystick. And if you just want a simple joystick, no dual twin controls or fancy buttons, you just want a joystick with button mashing fun, that might be your option. So that's so cool. All right, now you can't have new hardware without new games. So let's see here. We have, just to kind of recap, we have Space Duel, Asteroids Deluxe, Berserk, Frenzy. We have the Crystal Quest. Okay, so the importance of getting Crystal Quest here is if you do not want to order the 7800 plus, but you still want to play it on your 2600 plus, here is your option to be able to play Crystal Quest on the 2600 plus. So they didn't leave the 2600 plus owners out. They actually thought about that, and they said, hey, we're going to sell the cartridge separate. Super smart, super cool. Let's see where else we got. So we got Caverns of Mars, we have Bounty Bob, very popular game. We have Epic's Games. Wow. And then I know that M Network is from probably from Atari's acquisition of Intellivision, but then it looks like they also have Real Sports. So let's dive into these games. Again, got to have fun with the games as well as just new hardware. So it's probably going to be just mostly artwork for now, but let's just dive in here. So your pilots are trapped in the distant sector. Okay, so man, we're going to get so much story, so much backstory. I'm looking forward to exploring all of this. And look at this. Robert De Crescenzo. Sorry, Robert, if I'm mispronouncing your name, but thank you for taking the time to do this. You are a talented member of Atari's homebrew community, and this was created for the Atari 2600 Plus, 7800 Plus, and it also runs on the 7800 as well. So neat. Get your order in. Looking forward to exploring more about the backstory on that. But let's dive right into Asteroids Deluxe. What's Asteroids Deluxe? Asteroids Deluxe. Okay, so again, Robert, okay, looks like you are a busy person here. You created Asteroids Deluxe as well. Look at the nice artwork on that. Oh. So you get a new shield. So sure, you played Asteroids, but have you played Asteroids Deluxe? And it's intense recreation of the addictive arcade classic for the Atari 7800. You get a new shield, killer satellites, faster asteroids. More accurate enemies. Ooh, head-to-head competition mode. This is awesome. That means you can actually play against each other, or it looks like there's a team mode where you can play with two people. So it looks like you definitely want to pick up a second controller to support the two-player option here, the two-player team mode and the head-to-head competition mode. So awesome. Robert, I'm gonna look for you. Let's connect. If you're on Atari Games, please ping me. We'd love to connect with you and just to maybe get your perspective on creating these new iconic video games that are being released. So let's look at Berserk now. Okay, looks like a Robert, and then again. So in space you can hear robots scream. Oh man. And taunting of Otto's Robotic Squadron. Okay, gameplay of the arcade classic. First ever release of Berserk on the 7800 platform. And look at this. Wow. So might need to talk to Tim about this, because it looks like Hiro Kimura is being featured here. So we'll have to talk to Tim at some point, since he is the creative director here at Atari. And let's see, Homebrew Elevation, Atari Plus platform. I wonder what that means. We might have to, there might be a new announcement about this. So it looks like it's sort of like a quality check or a quality type platform in order to make sure that you have compatibility. So that's a new branding thing that I just discovered. So it's the Atari Plus platform. We'll have to check out more about that. Maybe there'll be more news about that in the future. And then now diving into Frenzy. Okay, don't be fooled by Otto's smile. So again, very similar. If you ordered the recently, I think Atari did a Frenzy and Berserk arcade release. Let's see. So I'm going to just quickly Frenzy Berserk arcade mini. So let's see. So this is mini arcade machines. And I think, you know what? Let's get the source from Atari and check out. I want to look at Berserk Frenzy. Just check that out. Okay, so Frenzy 800. But I think, didn't they release a? There's an arcade, like a mini arcade Berserk. and it was not Coleco, but Coleco is back. We'll have to dig into that. But it's like arcade, vintage. Let's see. Oh man, I'm trying to remember where. We'll have to get back into it later. But basically, Berserk and Frenzy are similar in gameplay. It's the arcade sequel to Berserk, and you can't kill Crazy Otto, Evil Otto's cousin. Okay, so you have Evil Otto, Crazy Otto. Now, little fun here is I actually made a good Otto when I was doing an Atari club photo contest where I was taking pictures of good Otto along whatever pictures I needed to take. And there's actually a rock contest that's going on now with Atari.com for summer camp. So check it out. Check out Atari's Twitter and check out that rock competition. But man, this is so cool. So let's see, availability. So we got that. And look at that beautiful, beautiful artwork. Now it's getting a well-deserved official Atari release. Man, that's so cool. All right. So we got Frenzy. We got a couple more games to cover here. Got Crystal Quest. Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing the gameplay for this. So let's see. So it's a fast-moving 2D platform, hidden world with 8 more levels, amazing soundtrack and sound effects that utilize the power. Okay, thumbstick comp. So you will want that 7800 gamepad controller. So make sure if you're gonna buy, if you're a 2600 plus owner, and you want to play Crystal Quest, you will want to make sure you have that gamepad controller. Oh, here's some graphics. Wow. Okay. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So that's the one screen we see. We see score, level 2, round 4. Okay. Let's see, Cavern of Mars. Mars, okay. Okay, so now John W. Champeau. We're gonna, okay, so John, if you're out there, let's connect. Let's talk about this game here that you've written, and then also Pat McCormick. Oh wow, so we got vintage packaging. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. So save Terra 4, awesome, love it. Okay. Bounty Bob, this is a popular game. Strikes Back. The sequel is a brand new adaptation. It's a bank switching game originally published for the Atari 5200 and 4800 computers. Can you dig it? Wow. So you get a whopping 40K size game versus the original 16K version. Again, artist Cat Hudson, and oh man, this is gonna be so cool to play. This could be fun. Okay. And now let's see, Epic's game. Now this came out of nowhere. This is interesting because I don't think the Atari community knew about Epic's games being potentially released. So you get the summer games, the winter games, and California games. So these were the games that these were originally released back in the day. But there's original programming credits. You have summer games, Peter Engelbreit for summer and winter, and then the California games includes Steve Baker and Peter Engelbreit. And then you get to, so it looks like that this is the original games. These are not the homebrew, but these are the original games. But now for the first time released on one cartridge, so 3 cartridges, and it looks like they will work with all consoles. So cool. So you got the 2600 and the 7800 working along with the 2600 plus and the 7800 plus. If you were looking to play these games, this is a great opportunity to pick this up. And let's see, last but not certainly not least, the two M Network So let's see, what games do we get with the M Network? So you get 4 of these games. You get Armor Ambush, Astral Blast, Frogs and Flies, and Star Strike. You get 1 or 2 player modes, and then you have the original. So these are the original programming credits. So these are the original games, and it looks like that they're going to be compatible with all 4 cartridges, or 4 consoles. Sorry, we have the 2600 Plus, and so on. And so you're going to expect the graphics to be the same, which is very cool. And then again, keep mentioning this Atari platform, so have to maybe dig into that some more. Maybe we'll find out some more information later. And finally, last but not least, Real Sports. So Real Sports looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 games. Okay. All right. So here we have soccer, baseball, boxing, football, tennis, volleyball, basketball. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And again, it's the original graphics, original gaming. So cool. So we got the availability, package contents, and again, this is great. This is great. And then so there you have it, guys. It's kind of a sneak preview. So let's see what the interwebs are saying about the Atari 7800 Plus being released. All right. So it looks like it's hitting all the news channels. So you have Forbes announcing, you have Polygon announcing, you have Tech Raptor, you have a whole bunch of other Verge, Digital Trends. So basically, it looks like that it is hitting the interwebs like crazy. So let's just do the past hour. Looks like Yahoo Finance is announcing it. CNET.co.uk is announcing it. So very cool. Very cool to see the news channels announcing all about the 7800. So there you have it. Just a quick exploration through what's available. What Atari just announced this morning. The 7800 Plus, along with a whole bunch of new games. I've already got my order in for this. I've just placed it earlier this morning. I'm stoked, so excited. Again, this is Brian Childers, and again, the homebrew developers would love to chat with you and just understand what went into creating the game, how you got started, and just what your feelings are about seeing your game being released. So again, this is Brian Childers from the Atari community. Peace out.